Hello, how you doing today? This is day 2, Tuesday, April the 9th. So, let's begin. We're going to start with a very simple movement. Alright, yesterday we did a 2-step, right? Left, right, left, right. So today we're going to do a 4-step. So we're going to go left, right, 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 left, right. It's a 4 square. As you step, you're going to notice that one of the quadrants, feeling of stepping into it, be a little bit weak compared to the other foot position. That's the part of your body that lacks consciousness. Staying light. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And as you step, you're making claim to your space. Don't be afraid to step with some authority. Once your body starts to get open, you don't have to use force. Just get out of your own way. Let your body fall into the ground. The ground is there to support us. Now we're going to reverse. We're going to go right, left, 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 right. Come on. Now you should be feeling a little bit stronger about being in your body with the movement. With me, my weak quadrant is this one. Back to the left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. A little bit longer. Starting to get open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right there. There. Make sure I'm centered in front of the camera. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's feeling good. For this next 5 minutes, let's take and this is known in some circles as horse stance. Our posture slightly wider than shoulder width. Play around with the positions of your toes, maybe a little out, maybe straight, maybe a little bit in, depending on where you need to be to have your structural alignment for your day. Generally, toes in a little bit is the most satisfying posture. Let's clasp the hands tightly just beneath the heart over the solar plexus. What we're going to do, we're going to twist to the left and to the right. That's it, just twist. As you're twisting, it's almost like you're always a strong sense of connection between your feet and the earth. It's like you're twisting ourselves deeper into the ground. Left and right. Stretching the spine. You know, through these practices, I'm thinking of different types of people who could benefit from this work. It's not just people who are feeling a little bit as though they need to stand their ground. It's also good work for people, mature people, older people, who just need full body movements so they can maintain the functionality of their body, just practical functionality. You know, just being able to go about and enjoy your day, going shopping, you know, fishing, to the movies, taking a walk. It's a good exercises. Also good exercises for a person recovering from a stroke or any kind of a condition in which you need to regain motor functions. And you need just repetition from one side of the body to the other. Stretch a little deeper, twist a little deeper. Always inhaling, breathing. This area where we have the hands clasped over the solar plexus, where a lot of emotional static will gather. Keep stretching this area here. Stretching to the left, across the solar plexus. A minute or two of this. The body's starting to warm up now. Next movements are really going to get you open. You don't have to use force. I mean, you see, it's just a gentle repetition. Always balanced movements to the left, to the right. And just subtle movements like these will move the mogambe throughout the body. All right, that's good. All right, maintaining this foot posture. This next movement was shown to me by a very unique person, very special individual, goes by the name of Naga Rishi. And I believe the formal name, I know what I refer to the movement as, is called the opening of the lotus. And what the movement involves you keeping there's a band of ligaments that surrounds the wrists. People get carpal tunnel syndrome. This band of ligaments is constricted and created nerve pressure in the nerves. This movement will help liberate that. It's a very challenging movement though. What you're going to attempt to do is keep these bands of ligaments in contact as you perform this movement of rotating the hand keeping the wrist together. We're going to rotate the hands inward, inhaling, and the lotus opening, all while keeping the wrist in contact as much as possible. So in order to do that, you might have to take the body through some motions, which is really what the movement is about, opening up all of these ligament bands. There's bands like this around the knees, the ankles, all around the body, these belt channels. Here we go. It's a flexibility movement too. Get a little, starting to get open. Allow the lotus to blossom. Here we go. And blossom. Movement will generate a lot of heat in the body and liberate trapped tension. This is a great one if you can sit at the computer all day, typing. Now you can expand your hands in the opposite direction and blossom. Opening of the lotus. All the movements are very beautiful. That's building up some heat. I'm gonna come out of this heat jacket. Get a few more of those those repetitions in. Am I still in front of the tree? I feel a lot better. And that's all that you need. The more of your being you can evolve and move, the better it's going to be. One more. Ooh. You hear that? You hear the deer back there making trumpeting. One more. Powerful movement. These belt channels, the ligaments, although there's the actual physical ligaments, there's also psychic channels that represent how the functioning of your mind that encapsulate the body in spirals, the limbs and all throughout the torso and legs. And when the mind hardens its perspective, these belt channels constrict, and you can imagine the result. So that was the opening of the lotus. Now, obviously, we'll close the lotus. So this movement would be the antagonistic movement. So it's the same principle, keeping the wrists together. We'll inhale up. Exhale out. And plunge into the Mugambe. Inhale. Exhale. Interesting experience too. As with all the movements, you'll find one limb, one side, it's a little harder to work with than the other side. Right through there, as you come around, the thumbs, ooh. You can feel it go all up and down. As you come through, you can even feel through the third eye, right through here. Deep breath. Plunging into yourself. diving into yourself. My rock climbing friends, you really benefit from this movement. Particularly if you've been having problems with tendinitis in your elbows, or your shoulders are pulling out of alignment from the intensity of your climbing, dear friends. This is a good one. Almost there. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. I find this movement particularly challenging. Right there. As we come around, right this part, right in here. Right. Ooh, there. That's the spot that gets me. Just get on. Ooh. Woo. And all that belching, it's just when those channels constrict, you just get trapped pockets of carbon dioxide and shit that needs to leave your body. So it's coming out now. That was good. Really good. All right, this next 5 minutes, we got 15 more minutes. This next 5 minutes is something a little different. We do a lot of movements to open up the body. These movements, we're going to perform muscle contractions to squeeze tension from the body. So we're going to do a series of contractions for 10 seconds, each postures. My bodybuilding friends will recognize these postures. These are like bodybuilding positions, but they're also asanas or postures of strength. So each posture, be sure that you firmly root your foot. Begin the contraction from the feet all the way up through the body, into the limbs, okay? So this first movement, setting the feet, this movement is all about opening the body up. As we move into the movement, we stretch the body open. As we attain the posture, flex every muscle in the body simultaneously. Not too hard though. So inhaling. And flex. In the beginning, you don't want to squeeze too hard. You'll get lightheaded. And you'll be real sore tomorrow. So just lightly contract. This next contraction is going to be for the front of the thigh, the front of the lower leg, the right side of the abdominal region. So what we're going to do is we set the heel, flex the lower leg, flex the thigh, inhale, and flex the abdominal region. Now during these contractions, this will be one of the only times that you hold your breath. As you contract, hold the breath and squeeze. We're trying to create as much internal pressure as possible. But in the beginning, not too much. Like I said, you'll be sore. So now it's the left side. Set the heel, lift the foot, contract the lower leg, contract the thigh, inhale, and flex. Exhale. come out. A few more postures. This is a posture, a side posture for the right side of the body. We're going to contract the hamstring. We'll be doing this every week, so you're going to pick up on this. I can't explain every little detail, honestly. Okay, here we go. Left foot, right, contract the hamstring. Inhale, pull back on the shoulder, lift the chest, and flex. All that's just carbon, that's just trapped stuff deep in the tissues. Same thing with the other side. Right foot, left, contract the back of the left leg. Inhale. And flex. It's powerful stuff, isn't it? Okay. We don't want to overdo that. And like I said, be sure not to flex too hard because you could get a cramp and you'll definitely be sore from posing. But I tell you, man, it's one of the healthiest things about bodybuilding. I mean, steroids and all that aside, the posing, the training, particularly the posing, it really can give a person a better sense of themselves and connect the muscle tendon meridians of the body. More about you. That was a good one. All right. Wow. So, moving towards the end of the practice. Actually, let's do a few more of those postures. We'll do a couple more minutes of that, and then we'll end with a horse stance for 5 minutes. So, we'll do tricep to the side. So, same thing from the side. Left foot planted, right foot back, contract the hamstring, take a deep breath, and flex. That's good. Other side. Same thing. Plant the right foot. Left foot back. Contract the hamstring. Really lock yourself into the ground. Nice breath. And flex. Let's do one last posture. This is the hardest one. This is just opening up your wings. we're going to take the back muscles here, spread out the shoulder blades, and flare the back forward like a cobra, lifting the chest and flexing the entire body. Set the feet. Expand the feet. As the feet are in the ground, with the sides of the thighs, attempt to press outward with the feet and one last position. This is my favorite. This is where you can squeeze out the most comfort. Remembering this power, the solar plexus. Once again, set the feet. Clasp the hand. Let's expand with a nice breath. And contract the entire body inwards like this. In the beginning, be sure to not contract too hard. All right, let's wrap this up. So, in horse position, horse stance. Raise the hands, palms forward, and let's just get 5 nice minutes. Relax. Down into the hips. Just receive the bounty of the universe. Allow it to flow. That was a hard empowerment session. A lot of focus and energy. We slowly allow our hands to focus the Mogambe in this area, the pelvic cauldron, all of the hard work that we've done. Just allow the energy to settle in. Relaxing the hips. Deep, deep in the hips. Feel as I'm a little bit. It's hard to do this stuff and film yourself, you know. But I feel good. I feel definitely more relaxed than I felt yesterday, the first day. I'm damn happy to be here sharing these practices with you all. Now, you know, to the ladies, to everyone, don't be afraid of those muscle contractions. You don't have to be a bodybuilder or Arnold Schwarzenegger or somebody like that to derive the benefit of flexing the body, of posing the body, of allowing the body to feel and be beautiful and strong. Let's give this another 60 seconds or so. And you know you're grounding out properly with the postures because there should be no struggle. Like this position I'm in now, as the structure aligns more and more, the muscles are able to relax. Oh yeah. Ooh. That's so nice. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Let's get together tomorrow and do it again.